In the late summer of 1940, the islanders learned from BBC broadcasts that a titanic conflict was taking place in the skies above England. The Battle of Britain was a desperately close struggle, and but for Hitler's strategically disastrous decision to switch the attack from the airfields to the cities, the Luftwaffe would probably have been victorious. But they weren't. And Hitler, with no effective air cover, postponed the invasion of Britain. The bubble of invincibility had been pricked, and although life in the islands appeared much the same as ever, the German mood was less certain. There was an increasing air of oppression and a growing sense of unreality in everyday life.
It was as if we were watching a television series. We didn't feel it was happening to us in a kind of way. One of the very first things they did, of course, was to tell us all to boycott Jewish shops. And that happened very early in the occupation.
One lady who was amongst some Germans serving them, she was a waitress, it was officers having a meal, and they said Heil Hitler to her, and she said Heil Churchill, and was promptly sent to Germany for the rest of the war. So they were in total command. They weren't going to really tolerate any nonsense.
While Fritz the guard up the road is nice and friendly, and he would open his rifle up, show us how to put the rounds in, close it up, and things like that. You always realized they were the enemy. And I think one of the wonderful things that our parents did was keep those values going. We're going to win the war, and there's a line you don't cross. They're the enemy.